by the way, leads me to a great story.
Oh, boy.
Of this governor who's doing a phenomenal job in the great state of Florida. DeSantis eliminates squatter rights.
Yeah.
Okay. Gives power to cops to remove offenders because a couple squatters in New York, one guy, Venezuelan, illegal Venezuelan, I believe, is teaching people how to actually go squatting in New York. I don't know if you saw this step-by-step process on how to do it and how they're protected. And this is what DeSantis does. Governor DeSantis signed legislation into law eliminating squatter rights, stating, "We are in the state of Florida, ending the squatter scam once and for all." The new law, effective July 1st, criminalizes squatting and empowers property owners to swiftly remove squatters, addressing previous challenges where squatters were treated as tenants, requiring lengthy legal battles for eviction. DeSantis highlighted the severity of the issue by comparing Florida's approach to states like California and New York. Rob, do you have the video of him explaining this? Go ahead and play this clip.
Does your house belong to you? Or if you are not using it, can someone just come in, squat for a period of time, and then claim that they have a right to be there? This so-called squatter scam is something that's happening around the country. There's even videos telling people how to go in and take over an empty house. That was never how the law was supposed to work. And in Florida, we are going to take action today to end this scam and to protect the private property rights of our homeowners. You should not have anyone go on your property and take it over and then try to assert some rights. It's absurd. We're going to put an end to it today, and we'll be leading the way yet again in the process.
The one thing you got to give this guy credit.
Great
when it comes
governor.
down to policies and getting stuff done, like from that stuff, marketing, but the stuff, some of the stuff he does squatting. So you know what this makes you want to do? As a real estate, as an investor, like, okay, if I'm going to buy a house, if I'm going to buy properties, if I'm going to rent it out, if I'm going to do something, guess what? Come to Florida. Of course. You don't have to worry about it because you're in California. God forbid Moral, a relative director, they had a person living in one of their houses in Valencia. They're like, we can't get some of these people out. What do you mean you can't get the people out? Well, because the law, the way it works, you can't sell it. You have to wait for this. You have to wait for that. Literally, you have to go through that process. I'm glad the fact that he's doing this in Florida.
It's true. And I think there was a sheriff in Florida that actually said something in a press conference and said in the state of Florida, if somebody breaks into your home, you have the right to use a weapon and shoot.
Yep.
I love that. I'm a Second Amendment girl, so I'm all for that because in the world that we're living in, I hope you're armed and ready.
If I left my house and I came back, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to call and have them bomb it like for the termites and while they're in the house. And I have Rob, keep the one of the clips I sent you, if you don't mind, I have a feel-good story for everybody at home because I know we covered the story of that Venezuelan illegal migrant influencer that was on TikTok making those videos. Remember that guy for squatting?
Oh, the motivational speaker, amateur lawyer.
Guess what? He's now a fugitive after fleeing ICE custody, and he posted a snotty, sobbing clip over being threatened by very powerful people. His family's being in danger, and people looking for where he's staying, and his accounts being look at our friend, look at our boy, poor kid, but look at this idiot.
Yeah.
Oh no!
You can't play this, Rob.
Don't play it. The music. But he has a booger in his nose. Like he's crying because now he can't squat. The baby situation, they're gonna take the baby away, and now he feels threatened for his life. So now all those videos that he made where he was like, everybody come here, take advantage. He's in places showing how to steal and not get caught. Well, good for you.
I know where he'd be nice and safe and comfortable.
California?
Caracas.
Oh, yeah, no shit. Get out of here, bro.
Yeah, this is the guy.
What did he do?
This is the guy. So
play it.
Feel free to use your gun.
Oh, let me see this.
We don't know which homeowner shot at him. I guess they think that they did something wrong, which they did not. If somebody's breaking in your house, you're more than welcome to shoot them in Santa Rosa County. We prefer that you do, actually. So whoever that was,
he's my hero.
Come see us.
He's my hero. I don't know who you are, but I would love to meet you.
Saturday, and you'll take that, you'll shoot a lot better.
No. Back up 30 seconds. Pat, see the other part of it. If you take a gun safety class, listen.
Whoever that was, you're not in trouble. Come see us.
You're not in trouble.
We have a gun safety class we put on every other Saturday. And if you take that, you'll shoot a lot better, and hopefully you'll save taxpayers money.
to the end.
And save taxpayer
money.
So this is where? This is California?
Listen, this is
Florida. Oh,
He's
Santa Rosa's in Florida.
Yeah, Santa Rosa County Sheriff Bob
I love
Johnson.
you,
Dude.
Sheriff Johnson.
bro, because I'm telling you right now, if people see that video that want to squat, they're gonna be like, nah, let's probably not. Let's not do that.
Let's go to New York.
Let's go to New York.
Why
California.
squat over here?
Yeah.
But what are squatter laws across the country, though? Like, what is the most? I'm on this Newsweek article from 2 days ago talking about different squatter laws. By state. Arkansas. In Arkansas, squatters can claim ownership of a property after 7 years of occupying it unless it...
It's like adverse possession, yeah. So you can sit. So it's the same thing, by the way. This is good for people to know. It's like one of those law school things that they teach you, and every state's different. But let's say that you have a fence on your house, and your house is actually 5 acres, but your fence in 3 acres of that 5 acres. And then your neighbor starts using the 2 acres that aren't fenced in. It's like it is adverse possession after a certain amount of time. The years depend on the state. So because you waived your right to effectively protect your space, they could say, hey, I've been using this 2 acres for the last 11 years. Effectively, it's mine.
Oh, wow.
And then you're in litigation and all kinds of stuff. So it's really funny. They could do that, but they could come after Trump and take his home in 6 months.
Oh, my God.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it literally says that it becomes... They must show proof of their presence of the property, including having made improvements to the property and paid property tax. The squatter must not be sharing the property with anyone else. California, squatters in Golden State can claim ownership of a property after living there continuously for 5 years as long as they can.
So there's a law in family law. There was, and it's pretty much debunked now, but there's... And I'm not a family law attorney, I'll say that. Could you imagine if I was?
That'd be hilarious.
But there is a case, it's the same thing. If you're in a relationship for a certain amount of time and you're living and acting like you're married, you're effectively married and can get, let's say you break up, it's like having no prenup and you lose half your stuff.
That's why
isn't that in law school they teach you about the actor Lee Marvin and Michelle Triola?
Right.
I think that was the
And
California.
that's why the right thing to do is to create term limits in marriage. And then you campaign.
Got it.
There should be term limits. Okay, you go to the kids, you go to the in-laws. Hey, we're running for second term. I don't think it's a good idea. I think you guys cut it right now.
Let's have a debate. Oh my God, that's
I've been reelected 21 years in a row. I'm undefeated, and I'm campaigning again.
So proud of you, man. You're like some of these senators that stay for 40 years.
That's so funny.
I'm not leaving.
Hilarious.
So
well, by the way, how they make you want to talk about squatters the reverse? When you're getting divorced, you are not, like in New Jersey, I have friends that are getting divorced and they have to stay in the same house as the person they're getting divorced from because the person that leaves could look like they abandoned the property.
Oh my God.
Imagine.
Oh my God.
So now you're getting divorced and you have to stay in the house.
And by the way, if I was the governor, I would say we have to document it to make sure you guys are getting along. So record it, vlog it, because it's so entertaining, pure entertainment. Yeah. Here's a Johnson family this afternoon at 6 o'clock.
Yeah. This is my bathroom.
I'm not washing your clothes no more.
Valuetainment. No dinner for you.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's so funny.
This is
I want to
why
stay
I left
married,
you.
just like Joe Biden, to the end, till I end my marriage, drooling down a flight of stairs.
And your underwear.
That's it. Well, listen, Tom, we're proud of you, buddy. So, okay.
Looking forward to